Hi everyone, my name is Bogdan and welcome to Acura Addicted channel, helping you to navigate in the world of automotive repairs, maintenance and reviews. And today we're reviewing a 2025 Honda Accord Touring Hybrid. Let's roll! With rising fuel prices, a push toward greener tech, and the need for something reliable in every season, this hybrid sedan might be just what you're looking for. Let's break it all down. The 2025 Accord Hybrid continues Honda's clean and mature design language. You've got that wide front grille, sleek LED headlights, and a lower, more planted stance compared to previous models. For Canada, the Touring trim gives you 19-inch wheels and some nice chrome accents, while lower trims are a bit more subtle, but still sharp. Unlike some competitors that go too flashy or too bland, the Accord hits that sweet spot. It looks like a grown-up car that still has a bit of an edge. I've heard that apparently some people don't like the design. Well, to each their own, I guess, but I really like it. The vehicle has a touch to lock on front doors, and they also unlock when you pull on the handle. The only thing that's missing on the outside is the power folding mirrors, but you can fold them yourself if you want. It has a capless fuel tank design behind a manual hatch which locks with the vehicle, so you need to unlock the car in order to open the fuel hatch. Inside, Honda's really stepping up. The materials feel premium. You get a massive 12.3-inch infotainment system that now includes Google built-in, so your Maps, Assistant, and even some apps are fully integrated. No need to connect your phone. Although I still prefer to use Apple CarPlay, which is wireless here, as well as Android Auto. The screen has a matte finish or film, so fingerprints are not as visible and your fingers do not stick to the screen when touching it. The hardware behind is pretty snappy. I haven't noticed any lags, and the menus are straightforward to navigate. This trim is equipped with Bose sound system. I am spoiled by great sound in my RDX, so it's tough to judge here, although I was able to adjust settings to where it felt adequate. The digital gauge cluster is clear and easy to use, and the climate is controlled through physical knobs. Thank you, Honda. In Canada, heated front seats are standard, and you get heated rear seats and a heated steering wheel on higher trims such as this one. The Touring model is equipped with heads-up display, which is clear and displays speed, cruise control and lane keep assist settings, as well as provides signs recognition, including speed limits and stop signs, which is really handy. You do get two memory settings that are tied to two keys, so each driver can have their seat position saved. A nice touch I'm used to in Acuras. AC cools down the car quickly, but I really needed to crank it up on a hot day since the windows in the review vehicle are not tinted. This being the highest trim also has ventilated front seats. I love the dashboard mesh design. It's really clean and looks great. Although I could use less glossy piano black in the cabin overall as it attracts dust and fingerprints well. Honda implements a button shifter design in other markets, but for some reason here in North America, people apparently prefer the traditional shifter, and so it's here. You have a compartment with wireless charger, two cup holders of medium size, and a medium-sized box under the armrest. Seats are comfortable, and you have power adjustments for them. There's plenty of legroom in the front for a 5'10" guy such as myself. I also sit comfortably in the back behind the seat adjusted for myself as a driver. Plenty of legroom here. Very quiet and comfortable. Couple of cup holders here. Seat heaters. Pretty good. I like being driven. Second row seats have a 60/40 configuration and they fold almost flat if you need to. The triggers for folding are located in the trunk, which is huge by the way. It fully opens from either the key fob button or from the button on the trunk. I tested the capacity by moving some things with no issues and some space to spare. And here's how the back seat looks with a child seat. Now, what's it like to drive? Here are the basics. The hybrid comes with a 2-liter, naturally aspirated, high-efficiency 4-cylinder engine, paired with 2 electric motors, putting out 204 horsepower or 247 pound-feet of torque in total. The hybrid system here is aimed at comfort at first. So on low speeds, for the most part, it drives like an electric vehicle. All of this is combined through a very efficient, yet very simple eCVT, although it doesn't have anything to do with a traditional CVT. You can get it to highway speed fast enough, but again, this is not a sports car. But it's smooth and quiet, even on 19-inch wheels. You can also use paddle shifters to modulate the regeneration, although it's not exactly one-pedal driving. But it definitely slows the vehicle. So that would be helpful, for example, if going downhill. Active cruise control and lane keep assist here work from standstill, so that's really helpful in heavy traffic. There are no all-wheel drive versions of this car, but in my opinion, it doesn't really need it. If you want that option, there's always the CR-V. On lower speeds, you barely hear the engine when it kicks in. On higher speeds or going uphill, it's more pronounced, but never too much. It even simulates gear shifting on highway. The steering is typical Honda steering I'm used to, no issues there. And the ride is comfortable, even though there are no adaptive dampers here. I find it no less comfy than my RDX in normal mode. What I love about Hondas and Acuras is that for all of their new models, even the starting trims have all of the safety features included, such as collision mitigating braking and lane keep assist. Here we also have blind spot monitoring and front and rear parking sensors. The rear camera has active parking lines as well, which is helpful when backing up into a parking spot, as you should. Here's the big win: fuel economy. The 2025 Accord Hybrid is rated around 5.7 liters per 100 kilometers or 41 miles per gallon combined, which is awesome and is very close to what I got during my week with this vehicle. I refuse to believe that Honda is unable to put a similar powertrain in their Acuras, just using a more powerful engine so you can get both great fuel economy and a sporty handling car. But the Accord is definitely aimed at comfort first, and it can go 800 kilometers or 500 miles on a full tank, so you can avoid gas stations for a long time driving it. It comes standard with the remote starter, no subscription required for those extra cold or extra hot days to get the cabin climate to a comfortable temperature. But you can also get a subscription if you want to start the vehicle from afar through the app. In US, you get the full trim spectrum from LX to Touring Hybrid, consisting of 6 different trims. Base LX costing $28,000 and Touring Hybrid costing $39,000. In Canada, you get only 3 trims: SE and 2 hybrids, Sport and Touring. Starting around 41,000 Canadian for SE, they climb up to just over 48,000 Canadian for the Touring Hybrid. I really think getting a hybrid is a no-brainer, as the comfort, fuel efficiency and hybrid longevity is totally worth it. And Honda has a pretty robust hybrid warranty of 8 years and 160,000 kilometers or 100,000 miles for that peace of mind. The 2025 Honda Accord Hybrid doesn't try to be flashy. It's all about efficiency, comfort and tech that works. For Canadian drivers, it checks almost every box. You get incredible fuel economy, great ride quality and a cabin that feels like a class above. It is really smooth and quiet. Basically, I think the loudest sounds in the cabin are the turning signals. I actually wish I could just tone them down, but I couldn't find it anywhere in the settings. And that's it. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, leave your comments below and hit that subscribe and bell buttons for more videos on this channel. Thank you for watching, and as always, drive safe, use your turn signals, and remember, anything is possible with the right tools and motivation. See you next time.